This is Sarah Ruhl's first play that went to Broadway. It's her most commercial play. It was a runner-up for the Pulitzer Prize and a nominee for the Tony Award, so it has great credentials. It's much more realistic than most of her other work. It still has her beautiful language, which is concise and evocative. When we were doing Eurydice, Sarah was talking about this play, and it wasn't called In the Next Room, it was just called The Vibrator Play. And so a little bit later on in its journey, she added In the Next Room because she was interested in the playing of both scenes, where simultaneously we have action in the operating theater, Dr. Giving's world, and as well as in the living room, which is Catherine and the feminine world. And so she added In the Next Room to the Vibrator Play. But I had heard about this play, and we were all anxious to see how Sarah would take this material and weave it in her own playful, fabulous way into this great story, which is funny and touching and has fabulous characters. One of the reasons that Sarah also wanted to write the play was she always wanted to write a costume drama. And here she has characters who are corseted, laced up within an inch of their lives, have bustles and petticoats and gloves and hats and veils and all of this fabulous clothing. Through this metaphor of the vibrator, she was really talking about emotional intimacy. And she has a great quote, which I don't want to misquote, so I will read. Raw emotional intimacy is far more radical than physical intimacy or selling sex, which we can see on every block. We see radical emotional intimacy far less frequently. And isn't that what we're all searching for in a relationship? And how do we find happiness? Those are the big questions. How do we find happiness? Where does this emotional intimacy, where can we find that in our relationship?